Let's get ready to story!
Wow. So my story is basically going to tell you all about why I should never be allowed to leave the United States ever again in my life. Because I have had not one crazy experience in Italy, but two. You're going to hear about the first crazy experience I had. It was in 2002, and I was chosen to be the Pennsylvania representative of the National Italian American Foundation to go over for a lovely 2-week vacation to Sardinia where we got to do basically whatever we want as long as we looked good. So, I'm in Sardinia. I'm the only one out of 50 Italian Americans that speaks Italian. So I got to translate for our entire group. So that meant that I got to talk to a lot of people, experience different things. I was also extremely, extremely shy. So I just kind of, whenever anything was going on, I just kind of sat to the back and just was like, okay, all right. They like the Americans, this is good, okay, fine. So our last night in the town of Cagliari, which is the capital of Sardinia, we were just kind of hanging out there, and we're at this lovely bar where there's Sardinian traditional dancing. The waiters were actually the dancers. One of the waiters just kind of caught my eye. He started flirting with me, and of course I flirted back. Why not? I'm in Italy, nobody's gonna know. So, it's all good. He was like, wow, sei bellissima. Grazie, yeah, this is great. Okay, hot Italian guy flirting with me out of all these people. Great, wonderful. I felt like $1 million. We're doing our thing, we're having our dinner. He takes me, he pulls me up. I start doing Sardinian dancing. Mind you, I am the world's lousiest dancer, and if any of you have ever seen me dance, just try to block that from your memory, just please. I'm dancing with this guy and everything. We exchange our names. His name was Moreno. He's like, hey, listen, I heard from your chaperones, they're actually keeping you guys here for another 3 days. I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm waiting for the official announcement. Mind you, I'm 22 years old at this point, so I'm like, okay, whatever's gonna go on, okay. They did make the announcement that we were going to stay a couple of extra days in Cagliari. I'm like, yes, hot Italian guy, great, perfect. Okay, so Moreno shows up at my hotel. We are actually officially dating at this point. I did not know this. I have an Italian boyfriend. This is great, wonderful. So Moreno's like, how's everything going? I'm like, oh, it's wonderful. Okay, fine. What's going on? He's bringing his family. He's bringing his friends. Oh, Jesus, what did I get myself into? What's going on here? All right, fine. We end up just hanging out, all that. He takes me to the boat, because you have to leave Sardinia by boat to get back to the mainland. He takes me to my boat. He gives me a nice, passionate kiss, and of course, I'm floating back to the mainland and everything. I figure I'm never going to see this guy again, even though we exchanged addresses and all that other good stuff. He said to me, please call me when you get to Rome, just so I know that you're okay. I give him a phone call. Okay, figured this is the last time I'm ever going to speak to him. Until my life imploded and I had to move. I find all of the photos about 1.5 years ago. I'm like, I wonder how Moreno's doing. And of course, it had his first and last name on the back. Again, when your life is imploding, don't do anything stupid, like me. Facebook is a demon. It really is. I log on Facebook and I'm thinking, well, you know what, there's probably about 50,000 guys in Italy with this name. I'm probably not gonna find him. What happens? He's the first one on the search. I would have recognized him anywhere. All right, so I'm thinking, you have one of two options here. Just forget that you did this search or click add friend. What's the more intelligent thing to do here? Didn't do that, I clicked add friend. All right, he's not gonna accept the friend request. This is all gonna blow over, I'm not gonna do anything here, this is all great. About an hour later, oh my God, it's you. Me who? Oh geez. L'Americana, oh God. He's sending me all these messages. Stefania, I can't believe it's you, this is amazing. I tried to get in touch with you. I didn't remember what your last name was, but how could I forget the gorgeous American girl with the pretty brown eyes? I'm like, oh, God. All right. He's like, I have to talk to you. Well, you can't talk to me right now because I have to go out. You know, it's the weekend. I have some things that I have to get done. You know, this isn't happening. No, please call me. We have a 6-hour time difference. I'm not calling you right now. Like this, no. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, fine. Just stop messaging me here. Okay. So I called him up. How are you? I've been crazy about you. I'm like, no, we have not spoken for 12 years. There is no way that you are crazy about me at this point. You know what? You were the most beautiful thing I ever saw. What the hell is this with Italian men? When you go over to Italy, they must have some sort of an instruction manual how to woo the American girl. And he was going through point A to point B to point C, point D. I mean, I could write a book just about how the Italian men woo the American women. He was doing a perfect job at this. So Moreno's there saying to me, you know, I really think that I need to come to the United States and pay you a visit. Oh, shit. You are not coming to the United States. Where is this place that you are from? I'm from Scranton. Just like that. Said it just like that, by the way. In Italian. So picture pretty Italian and Scranton right there. Okay. New York. No. Pennsylvania. New York. Pennsylvania is a town in New York. No. You're never going to find me in the United States. This is great. You have no clue of American geography. I'm going to be fine. So a couple of weeks later, I get a text message. Amore mio. I'm like, no. Amore mio means my love in Italian. I am not your amore. You know that you want me to come over there and visit you? No, I don't. No. Just pretend that this didn't happen. I'm going to delete you from Facebook. Everything's fine. No. I really think that we need to get back together here and talk. No, Moreno. So then a couple of hours later, after all this stuff was blowing over, I'm kind of doing my own thing. All of a sudden on Facebook it says he's in a relationship. And I'm thinking, dear God, don't let it be with me. So everything's fine. I start seeing all these different pictures then. Okay, there's another girl there. I'm like, see, that Italian man instruction manual, that's what's going on there. Then I get a text message. He's riding a horse through his town. He has a horse. Yeah. I mean, come on, this is rural Italy here. He's riding a horse. All of a sudden, he takes the video up to his face. He goes, amore mio, ti amo, which means I love you. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this better not be for me. And then all of a sudden, I get a message from this girl on Facebook. Who are you and why are you talking to my boyfriend? I'm like, I did nothing. No, stop. So the moral to my story is when you click the add friend button, make sure that you know what you're getting into. And if you met a guy when you were on vacation, when you were in your 20s, it's probably a bad idea to even attempt to revisit that thing when you're in your 30s, because hopefully, unlike me, you will have grown and realized it's just not a good idea to have a long-distance relationship, even if it's just the most screwy, bizarre Facebook thing, and I can't even figure out how to explain what that was. But just make sure, don't add friends on Facebook, especially if they're Italian men, because they have an instruction manual as to how to woo the American woman. So that's my story.